They are the people who run toward danger while others are running out. We're talking about Connecticut firefighters.
And there's a push to recruit more people to the fire service, especially women. News 8 investigative reporter Jeff Dedarian discovered a controversial question that has come up.
Obviously, the job of a firefighter is dangerous, but it's also physical. You've got to be able to work with certain tools, get in and out of a building quickly. We saw that firsthand at the Fire Academy. Now, keep in mind, in Connecticut, the number of career firefighters that are women is at about 5%. That's it, which leads us to this controversial question within the fire service. Should there be a different physical test for men versus women? On paper, in a manual, this is just training. But there's nothing make-believe about it. At the Connecticut Fire Academy, part of the Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection, ferocious flames, blinding smoke. Our camera giving you a first-hand, up-close look. Behind the face gear, fearless fire cadets, everyone's the same. Well, almost everyone. 27-year-old Shelby Mitchell is in the mix here. There are 52 recruits in the entire academy class with just one female. And that's where Shelby comes into our story.
Why do you think there aren't more women in the fire service?
I think there's just a lot of hurdles for women going into male-dominated professions like fire, police, military. They're scared. They don't know a lot of women who are there.
Once wanting to be a doctor, Shelby says saving lives this way is her way of giving back. She's all for giving women more opportunity, but there's a question that has been considered before in Connecticut.
Should there be a different physical test for women compared to men?
I don't believe so. This is a very dangerous job, and at the end of the day, no matter who you are or how big or small or male or female, when you show up to somebody's worst day, you're expected to do the same job.
Spend time around a firehouse and the word CPAT comes up. It stands for Candidate Physical Ability Test. Like Shelby, Stephanie Barry, who's now on the job in Bristol, says CPAT, the physical requirement, should not change for women.
We have to carry the same tools. We do the same jobs, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female, and we have to wear the same gear.
Carrying a 165-pound dummy out of a building in training takes more than smarts. You need strength, technique, say firefighter trainers. Carrying someone to safety has no wiggle room. Here at the training facility, this is as real as it gets. Keep in mind, each of the firefighters has about 50 pounds of gear on. Depending on the tools that they're carrying, it can be an extra 75 to 100 pounds.
Is there anything that's...
Brian Hurst, a career firefighter, now teaches young recruits. And he has seen plenty of men, you know the type, right out of a muscle magazine, fail that CPAT test. He says there's always room for women with the right attitude who want to learn and who are motivated.
It is a physically demanding job, and I think some women think that it's too physically demanding for them, or they think that they can't perform at the task level that we're expecting. I tend to disagree.
Those who fight fires say this has been a male-dominated profession, no question. But they quickly add it doesn't have to be. And fire chiefs we spoke to say, like police departments these days, recruitment is a real challenge. News 8 obtained specific data on men versus women firefighters at various departments around the state. Connecticut pretty much mirrors the rest of the country, where the numbers for females are low. In Hartford, there are 368 total firefighters. 17 are females. In New Haven, 12 women with 337 firefighters on the job. In Bristol, where firefighter Barry serves and saves, there are 86 firefighters, 2 are women. And in West Hartford, where Shelby, the recruit, will soon join the ranks, 84 firefighters with 10 females protecting the public. Shelley Carter certainly wants more women in fire service. As New England's first black female chief, she says the barriers to entry are real because the job is tough. But she says she's proof hard work has no gender. And she adds compromising standards to up the numbers would put the public and all firefighters in harm's way.
We don't want the standards to be lowered. We just want to learn how to do it so we do well with it.
Shelby looks at those who've come before her and where she'll soon be, the walls lined with graduates. Shelby knows her chosen profession is where bravery, grit, courage comes from within, and no matter if you're a man or a woman.
Shelby, the recruit in our story, she graduated today. She became a full-time firefighter, passed everything. By the way, in the last 5 years or so, we're told that 30% of the men who take that CPAT physical test, they fail it. What should you do if you want to become a firefighter, male or female? Just go to your local fire station like this one. Fill out an application. They're hiring. In New Haven, Jeff Dedarian, News 8.